All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Haloyim Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Quitash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that's scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, and you Native Americans, you are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right, so I have this article here, okay, by NBC News, man. All right, and this article was just posted yesterday, man. All right, it titles Kim Jong-un and Putin sign mutual defense pact as Russian leaders visit North Korea. Vladimir Putin's rare visit to the reclusive state comes as he seeks ammunition for his war in Ukraine and vows to back Kim's nuclear arm regime, all right, against the United States. All right, let me read this title again. It says Kim Jong-un and Putin signs mutual defense pact as Russian leader visits North Korea. All right. See, there's a reason why all these countries are coming together, all right, to stronger their ties, to stronger their relationships with each other, because it's prophecy, man. All right, that all these countries are going to come against America to destroy it, man. Even America's allies, all right, the NATO and the EU are going to turn against America, all right, and shoot missiles over here to destroy this place, man. All right, that's written in Revelation the 17th chapter, all right. The scriptures say, let the weak say I'm strong, man. All these countries that were once weak, all right, earlier in the the 1900s, all right, that didn't really have nuclear power, now have nuclear power, all right. Let the weak say I am strong. There's a reason why all these countries, all right, are now gaining now have nuclear power, because it's prophecy, man. All right, for America to be destroyed by these nations, man. All right, and as you see, Putin, all right, which is the president of Russia, and then you have Kim Jong-un, which is the leader of North Korea. Two countries that passionately have hatred for America, coming together to stronger their ties, to stronger their relations with each other, man. All right, because it's written in Ezekiel the 38th chapter, all right, that Russia and Russia's allies are going to destroy America, man. All right, all these countries are going to be guarded by Russia, like I said. Matter of fact, let's get it. All right. Let's get it. Ezekiel 38. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. All right. Ezekiel 38, which is talking about Russia, man, and Russia's allies destroying America. All right. So let me just get right to the point. Yeah. All right. It says Persia, which is Iran. This is Ezekiel 38 and 5. All right. Persia, which is Iran, Ethiopia, and Libya with them. With who? With Russia. All of them with shield and helmet. Yeah, so they're ready for war. All right? All these nations right here, Iran, which is Persia, it says Persia right here, which is Iran, Ethiopia, and Libya with them. With who? With Russia. All of them with shield and helmet. All right? So they're ready for war. They're going to be with Russia. All right? They're going to be right behind Russia when it comes to destroying America, man. All right, all these nations, man. All right, now let me see. Let's keep reading. Verse 36. Gomer, which is Turkey, and all his bands. Bands is another word for army. So Turkey and all of Turkey's armies, all right, are going to be with the armies of Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them. All right, with them, with Russia. They're all going to be with Russia. All of them with shield and helmet. All right, meaning military weaponry, man. Nuclear missiles. All right, ICBM missiles, you know, all types of weaponry, man, military power, you know. It says, let's keep reading. It says, Gomer and his bands that house at Togama, of the north quarter and all his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared, and prepare thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. Yeah, so Russia is going to be a guard unto all these other nations, all right? Russia is going to protect all these other nations, man, all right? Russia is going to be a guard unto all these other nations, and that's what we see right here, all right? They have made a pact with each other, Russia and North Korea. It says right here, all right, and it says Vladimir Putin vows to back Kim's nuclear arm regime against the United States. All right, so this is prophecy that all these nations are coming together to have strong ties with each other, to have strong relations with each other. All right, because all of Russia's allies and all these other nations, all right, are going to come together to destroy America, man. It's written, man. It's already written, man. You know? All right. So let's read this article. All right, let's get into it. All right, and then we're going to get into the scriptures. Matter of fact, let's pull Revelation, all right? Let's pull Revelation. I think it's the 17th chapter. All right? Because it talks about America's allies too. America's allies, all right, are going to turn against America, all right? America's allies being the NATO and the EU. Because the NATO and the European Unions they really don't mess with America like that. They're tired of America's shit, man. That's why they're gonna shoot missiles over here too. They really don't mess with America like that, man. All right. So let's get into it, man. All right, let's go down real quick. All right. It says Revelation 17 and 12. All right. It says, and the 10 horns is talking about the EU. The 10 horns is part of the beast. The beast is talking about the NATO and the European Union, which is Esau Edom's power structure, his military might. All right, America's allies. All right, and the 10 horns, all right, which thou sawest are 10 kings. Again, the 10 horns is talking about the EU. All right, because it started off as 10 nations. All right, back when it was known as the EEC. All right, the European Economic Committee. All right, it says the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings which have not received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings with 1 hour. Nah, this is not the scripture I want. Hold on. Oh, right here. All right, 17. All right, I gotta read down a little more. All right, Revelation 17 and 16. It says, and the 10 horns, all right, which is the EU, all right, which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. The whore is talking about America. All right. The whore is the woman, the whore that sits upon the beast, which is NATO and the European Union. This is America, because America is the top nation of the NATO and the EU. All right. America controls all of that. All right. It says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. All right. The whore is America. All right. America's own allies, all right, are going to turn against it because they really hate America, man. They don't really mess with America like that. You know? It says, and the 10 horns, again, the 10 horns is the EU, which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, which is America, and they shall make her desolate and naked. That's where you get the word desert from. All right? They're gonna make America into a desert. This place is going to become a wasteland. All right? It says, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. All right, that fire is talking about the nuclear missiles. All right, the ICBM missiles that's going to hit America. All right, America's going to be burnt with fire. All right, not just from America's their own allies. All right, but America's enemies, which is Russia and Russia's allies, man. All right, again, when you go into Ezekiel, let's get it one more time. All right, the 38th chapter, all right, which is talking about Russia destroying America. All right, you see Gog and Magog, that's talking about Russia. All right, Gog and Magog is Russia. It says Ezekiel 38 and 5. All right, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them. All right, they're all going to be with Russia. All of them with shield and helmet. Yeah, ready for war. They got their helmets on. They got their shields. They're ready for war, man. All right, that's a metaphor for you know, they're ready for war, man. All right, Gomer, which is Turkey, because they're going to be with Russia too. and all his bands, yeah, all of Turkey's armies, man. The house of Togama, all right, of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. All right, that's right. So all these great armies are going to come together with Russia to destroy America. All right, be thou prepared and prepared for thyself, thou and all of thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. So it's a prophecy. All right, that Russia is going to be a guard, a protector. All right, unto these other nations, man. All right, because once Russia's going to pop it off, and once Russia pops it off, these other nations that Russia's a guard unto, all of Russia's allies, they just gonna follow suit. They just gonna follow suit, man. They gonna see Russia hit that red button. Next thing you know, North Korea hit that red button, Turkey hit that red button, China hitting that red button. All right, because 200 million missiles are going to be shot off. All right. In World War III, 200 million missiles are going to be shot off in World War III, man. It tells you that in Revelation, the 9th chapter. All right. But let's get into this article, man. All right. It says Kim Jong-un and Putin sign mutual defense pact as Russian leader visits North Korea. That's prophecy. We just read it. All right. That Russia is going to be a guard unto North Korea. All right. Or these other nations. All right. And North Korea being one of them. All right. Vladimir Putin's rare visit to the reclusive state comes as he seeks ammunition for his war in Ukraine and vows to back Kim's nuclear armed regime against the United States. You see, he vows to protect them, to back them, man. All right. We just read in Ezekiel 38 that Russia is going to be a guard unto all these nations. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. All right. So Russia going to be a guard unto all these other nations. All right. So let's keep reading. It says, Seoul, South Korea, Russian President Vladimir Putin and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un signed a new pact Wednesday. That's today, man. All right, that includes a pledge of mutual defense of if either is attacked. You see? All right, that's that guard. All right, the agreement was sealed at a summit in Pyongyang during a rare visit by Putin to the reclusive nuclear-armed state as both countries face growing confrontations with the West. You see? All right, the tensions between the West and all these other nations over there in the old world, all right, on the other side of the world, all right, the tensions are growing, man, all right, because it's prophecy, man, all right, Kim Jong-un and Putin, even China and Turkey, they Iran, they can't wait to destroy America. They just itching, man, they just itching, all right, but the vision is set for an appointed time, all right. The Most High is going to bring forth his prophecy when he wants to bring it, man. All right, because before these nuclear missiles fly, all right, the mark of the beast still has to come. All right, the mark of the beast being the chocolate chip, the digital chocolate chip that they want to implant in you, man. You know, the agreement was sealed at a summit in Pyongyang during a rare visit by Putin, all right, to the reclusive nuclear armed state as both countries face growing confrontations with the West. All right, and now all these nations, all right, see, none of these nations are scared of America no more, man. All right, all the nations that were once weak, that had no nuclear power, had no real power, all right, they're not as scared of America because they all got nuclear arsenal too. All right, because at one time only America had that power, you know. But now these other nations have that power too. That's why none of these nations are scared of America no more, man. And that's prophecy. Let the weak say I am strong. These nations that were once weak, that had no real military might, all right, nuclear power, ICBM missiles and all that, man. All right, they all have that now, man. You know? It says in a news conference after the summit, Putin said the agreement, which he called a truly breakthrough document, reflected the two countries' shared desire to raise relations to a new level. You see? All right? All these countries are coming together, all right, to raise relations on a higher level, on a greater level, you know, because it's prophecy that Russia is going to be a guard unto all these nations, man. All right, Russia has the most powerful military in the world right now. They have the largest nuclear arsenal in the world, man. All right, that's why all these nations are coming to Russia, all right, all these nations that hate America, all right, coming to Russia, which is another country that hates America, coming together to grow their relationships with each other, man. A great power is coming to destroy America, man. All right, and this is the will of the Most High. All right, America's going to be destroyed, all right, off the face of this earth by nuclear fire. Why? Because America is the most wicked kingdom, the most wicked empire, all right, in all of history, man. All right, you know what do you see going on here? All right, nothing but phagonometry shit, lesbianism. All right, there's 82,000 genders now. All right, there's hundreds of different gods, all right, being worshipped in this one land. All types of wickedness, man. All right, you have this land is defiled because hundreds of millions of Native Americans, all right, will put the death on this land, because that's another thing that defiles a land, which is blood. Matter of fact, let's get that. I think that's Numbers. Let's get that before we continue. All right, Numbers. I think it's 35. Numbers 35 and 32. I think it may be. All right, right here, 33. All right, blood is that's another reason why this land is defiled, because a lot of blood was shed on this land, right? And that's what defiles the land. So this land is defiled in all types of ways, man, by blood, all right, through lesbianism and faggotry shit, man. All different types of gods being worshipped in one land, you know. All right, Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. All right, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So who was the one that shed the blood? All right, what race of people shed the blood of the Native American man, the so-called black man that came here on slave ships? All right, because the Native American man and the so-called black man that came over here on slave ships, all right, they're both Israelites from different tribes. You got the Native Americans, which are Gadites from the tribe of Gad. All right, they're Israelites from the tribe of Gad, and then you got the so-called black man that came over here on slave ships. All right, which is from the tribe of Judah. All right, the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi came over here on slave ships, man. All right, those are the real Jews, man. So you shed the blood of God's chosen people, man, which is the apple of his eye. You think the Lord forgot about that? So this land has to be cleansed by fire, because fire is the best cleansing agent. You understand? So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So the ones that shed our blood, their blood has to be shed for this land to be cleansed, man. And how is that going to happen? By the thermonuclear fire. You understand? This land has to be cleansed, man. All right? By the thermonuclear destruction, nuclear missiles. All right? So let's get back to this article. All right? It says covering security, trade, investments, and culture and humanitarian ties. You see? All right? They're growing relations on a new level, like it says right here. Shared desire to raise relations to a new level. All right, Kim said it was a peaceful agreement that elevated relations to an alliance. You see, all right. Russia, all right, is one of North Korea is one of Russia's allies, man. All of Russia's allies are going to be right behind Russia when it comes to destroying America, man. All right, they're all going to be right with Russia when it comes to destroying America, bro. All right, and America, oh man, Russia and North Korea are two countries that can't wait, all right, to set off nuclear missiles in this place, man. All right, and they coming together, shoot, man. All right, and Iran's gonna be there too. All right, Libya's gonna be there. All right, China's gonna be there. And like we read earlier, even America's allies are going to shoot missiles over here. We read that earlier in Revelation 17, all right, that the 10 horns are going to hate the whore. The 10 horns is talking about the EU. Those are America's allies. The whore is talking about America, and it says that they shall make her desolate. Meaning this place is, they're going to make this place a desert. And then it says it shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Talking about those nuclear missiles, man. All right. It says the comprehensive strategic partnership between the two countries, both of them which have been isolated by global sanctions, all right, could expand transfers of military technology to Pyongyang in exchange for supplies of munitions that Moscow's military badly needs for the war in Ukraine. U.S. officials previously told NBC News that such transfers could vastly enhance North Korea's nuclear weapons and missile programs and threaten the Asia-Pacific region. Whoo. You see? And this is all the Lord's will, man. All right, this is all the Lord's will, man. All right, Kim, who has been accelerating weapon testing and stoking tensions with U.S. ally South Korea, and on Wednesday promised his full support for Russia, for what Russia calls its special military operation in Ukraine. All right, Putin's visit Wednesday, his first to North Korea in 24 years. See, that goes to show you that's the will of the Lord, man. He hasn't been to North Korea in 24 years, and now all of a sudden yeah, man. Because the Most High is getting ready to wipe America off the face of this earth, man. All right? Comes as the Kremlin's forces push for breakthrough in Ukraine's east and north, while Kiev's defense have been bolstered by new commitments from its own allies. He arrived at midday for a welcome ceremony at central Pyongyang's Kim Il-sung Square, which is named after Kim's grandfather and North Korea's founder. All right. Standing before a large crowd of cheering civilians, Putin and Kim greeted officials on a red carpet outside the square's main building, from which of the two giant portraits of them stared down. All right, let me go down. All right, it says military bands played the two countries' national anthems, and children waved balloons and the Russian and North Korean flags. All right. So now they're growing stronger with each other, man. All right, their alliance is growing stronger, man. They're allies, man. They're growing stronger for a reason. Two countries that passionately want to destroy America come together. Woo! All right, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and Russian Vladimir Putin at a welcome ceremony in Pyongyang on Wednesday today, man. All right, today's Wednesday, right? Let's see, yup. All right. Talks, it says, talks between the two countries' delegations lasted for about an hour and a half, followed by one-on-one discussions between Kim and Putin that went for an additional 2 hours. Russian state media reported. All right. The two leaders also exchanged gifts, with Kim receiving a Russian-made Euros limo. All right. The second one Putin has gifted him. All right. A tea set and a naval officer's dagger, according to Putin's foreign policy aide Yuri Ashokov. All right, Putin's gift from Kim included bust and other artwork depicting the Russian leader. Woo! All right. So you can read the rest of this article, man. All right. So their ties, man, are going up crazy, man. All right. Two allies just becoming, more friendly with each other, man. Their ties are growing stronger and stronger, and that's for a reason, man. So the Lord can destroy this place, man. Because what's happening all over on the other side of the war in Africa, in the world, Africa, Ukraine, Russia, all right, Israel and Palestine, all right. what's happening with Russia, North Korea, and North Korea and South Korea. All these countries are being risen up to against each other, man, for World War III, because World War III is prophecy. This is the Lord's will. Matter of fact, let's get it in let's get it. Joel. Right, all these countries coming together, man. All right, this is the Lord's will. All right, it says Joel 3:1. All right, for behold, in those days and in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations. That's what the Lord is doing right now. He's gathering all the nations for World War III. He's rising them up against each other. He's doing that for us so they could destroy themselves. And so that the Negro, Latino, Native American man could be risen up again to be kings, gods, and rulers of this planet Earth once again. And it's going to be forever and ever and ever. All right. I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. The valley of Jehoshaphat is talking about the Middle East. That's where World War III is going to start. And then you see that happening right now. He said he's going to gather all the nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. That's why all these other nations on the other side of the world, the Middle East, all right, are all raising up. All these nations are raising up right now, man. All right, tensions are high, man, over there in the Middle East, man. You know, Iran and Palestine, Israel and Palestine, man. Hamas and Gaza and Iran and all that, man. All right, you got Russia and Ukraine, man. All right, now Russia paying ties with North Korea. All right, Germany, what Germany do, man? All right, transported troops since the first time since World War II. You know, come on, man. It says, I will gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, all right, which is talking about the Middle East. Jehoshaphat, all right, in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shaphat. Yahweh Shaphat meaning the Most High's judgment, all right, or Yahweh's judgment. Yahweh being the Heavenly Father's name, Yahweh Shaphat, right, because the Most High is getting ready to judge all these nations, all right, in World War III, all right. World War III is the judgment of the Lord. The Lord is creating World War III. He's bringing all these nations, like it says right here. I will gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. All right, it's the Lord that's doing this, man. It's the Lord's will. Why he's doing it? Just keep reading. It says, and will plead with them there for my people and my heritage, Israel. Yeah, he's doing this for us. All right, he's defending us. He's destroying them. All right, because for us, man. All right, he's recompensing them. All right. For us, all right, for us, the Negro, Latino, Native American man, because they all destroyed us as a people. You know, it says whom they have scattered among the nations. Yeah, we were scattered. All right, how were we scattered? Through slavery. The nations scattered us through slavery by the way of ships. It says, I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. And it says, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. Yeah, the Holy Land is parted. All right, you got Israel and Palestine fighting over for a land that's not even theirs, man. All right. Now let's get, I think it's Zephaniah. Is it Zephaniah? Zephaniah 3? I think it might be. Zephaniah 3. Yeah, all right, Zephaniah 3:8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms. The Lord is doing that literally right now, bro. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation. Indignation means righteous anger. All right. The Lord is getting ready to pour his indignation upon these nations. All right. By the way of nuclear missiles. All right. That I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Talking about the nuclear missiles. All right. The Lord said, The earth is going to be devoured with the fire of his jealousy. All right, and he's going to do that by the way of nuclear fire, by the nuclear missiles, the ICBM missiles. All right, all types of bombs and missiles going off, man. All right, World War III. Whoo! All right, and it's going to be a beautiful thing, man. All right, Lord willing, I'm part of the elect. You know, Yahweh Ratazah, I'm part of the elect. I get to see all that and praise the Lord because of it, man. You know, that's going to be a beautiful thing, man. To see all this happening and then just to get dropped into the Holy Land, bro. What? And then to rule this planet Earth with Yahushai. Yahushai sharing his throne with us, man. And we just going to be kings and gods and rulers of this planet Earth forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I could just keep saying it forever and ever, man. All right, forever's a long time, man. All right. It's going to be beautiful, man. All right. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, man. All right. Yahweh Ratazah, this lesson was edifying. I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All right. Call Haloyim Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Quitash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that's scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, and you Native Americans, you are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right. So with that being said, until the next one, Shalom.